Tornado-ravaged areas in Czech Republic receive quick help. On June 24, 2021, a tornado struck the South Moravia area of the nation and sadly left around 200 people injured, with 5 lives lost. Thousands of structures were destroyed in towns and villages. It was possibly Central Europe's most intense tornado in the modern age. After the event, assistance poured in from all over the country. The Via Foundation, a Czech non-governmental organization or NGO, rapidly established a charity fund and received more than $3 million in donations, while other NGOs also promptly contributed aid. The Czech government allocated over $23.5 million in relief funds and human resources to address the physical and psychological needs of the victims, while neighboring Poland, Austria, and Slovakia sent emergency personnel to the area. Our sincere thanks to all involved for their compassionate and caring assistance. We pray for a swift recovery by those affected as they rebuild their lives in heaven's infinite blessings.
Climate change may decrease up to 25% of global crop harvests by century's close. A new study assesses that under a vigorous global heating scenario, agricultural yields could be reduced by up to 12% in 2050 and 25% by the end of this century. According to the research, the lower crop harvests would be caused by the extremely high temperatures and low rainfall during cultivation seasons. Led by Dr. Ian Soo Wing of the United States Boston University, the analysis was conducted based on 4 major crops: maize, rice, soybean, and wheat, which collectively make up 75% of the world's dietary energy intake. Significantly, the researchers warned that reductions in the yields of these essential crops could worsen food shortages amid a growing global population. Our appreciation, Dr. Ian Soo Wing, and all scientists involved. In the Providence's guidance, may humanity urgently shift to a vegan food system, the panacea for reversing both climate change and food shortages.
Giant pandas no longer endangered thanks to China's conservation efforts. With over 1,800 of the joyful beings living in the wild in China, Chinese officials announced their status is now considered vulnerable. The success of the increasing population is in part due to extensive efforts to replant bamboo forests, which make up almost all of a panda's diet. Although the International Union for Conservation of Nature changed the bear's listing from endangered to vulnerable in 2016, China chose to delay the change in classification for its own endangered species list to ensure conservation efforts would continue. China is a Shining World Leadership Award for Wise Governance recipient and the laureate of 6 Shining World Leadership Awards for Compassion and Shining World Leadership Awards for Protection, Environmental Protection, Wildlife Protection, and Compassionate Protection. Such heartwarming news, China, on the growing population of giant pandas in your nation. In the Buddha's immense love, may they continue to thrive as the caring Chinese people safeguard their lives and habitats.
Germany sees significant increase in organic farms. In 2020, Germany saw a rise of 58% in the number of farms growing food organically compared to 2010. The states with the most such farms are Bavaria, 38%, and Baden-Württemberg, 17%. Nationwide, the amount of farmland cultivated under such sustainable practices is 1.6 million hectares, an increase of 69% since 2010. Not including city-states, the state of Saarland has the highest percentage of agricultural land organically cultivated at 18%. Kudos, Germany, on your fast-growing organic agricultural sector. In the upliftment of heaven, may the trend continue until all German farmers practice such sustainable and earth-friendly growing methods to help protect the planet and its gentle inhabitants.
Expert beekeeper helps save pollinator bees. Erica Thompson from Austin, Texas, United States, founded Texas Bee Works in 2014 with a goal to help preserve the honeybee population in her state after learning that the bees are critically endangered and their declining population significantly impacts ecosystems. Ms. Thompson relocates bees that are in unsuitable locations to her honeybee sanctuary east of Austin so that colonies can thrive. She states on her website, out of an abundance of respect for the bees and their hard work, we do not harvest and sell honey from our bees. The beekeeper also does not eat meat. A video uploaded to TikTok showing Ms. Thompson working with the bees without gloves or protective equipment garnered more than 60 million views in 4 days, earning her the nickname Queen of the Bees. Thank you, Erica Thompson, for your devoted efforts to saving honeybees. May the pollinators and all wildlife species be ever more safeguarded in divine mercy.
Supreme Master Ching Hai thankfully present Erica Thompson the Shining World Caring Award plus $10,000 as a humble token of support for this caring and loving work. With high praises and warm embrace in God's love, may you be blessed and the tender bees shielded by heaven.
Cultured meat technology moves forward in Singapore. A Singaporean company called SingCell, which is owned by Eat Beyond, has entered into an agreement with the National University of Singapore to license and evaluate its plant-based edible microcarriers technology. The microcarriers will help to solve one of the issues of scaling up the production of cell-based meat by increasing cell attachment and proliferation. Singapore recently became the first country in the world to approve the sale of cell-grown meat. SingCell is one of several companies in the nation moving forward towards large-scale production and commercialization of the product. Way to go, SingCell, Eat Beyond, and Singapore, for your fast-moving development of cell-based meat. May your efforts soon lead to the availability of affordable cultured meat to help ensure the sustainability of our planet and a more peaceful future for all.
Rescued dog in United States sheds almost 3 kilograms of matted fur after makeover. A good Samaritan found a severely matted stray dog one morning and brought him to the KC Pet Project, a non-profit no-kill animal shelter based in Kansas City, Missouri. The 11-year-old Shih Tzu, now called Simon, could barely see and walk. It took 2 veterinary staff more than 2 hours to shave off nearly 3 kilograms of matted fur from his body. Besides needing some dental work and adjusting his walking to his new mat-free condition, the little pooch is reportedly in relatively good health. The organization shared Simon's transformation video on TikTok, which garnered more than 65 million views as well as dozens of adoption requests for the new canine internet star. God bless you, KC Pet Project, and all involved for helping our sweet animal friends. Simon's new lease on life warms our hearts, and we wish him many years of happiness in a forever loving home.